What's up, everybody? Today we're gonna be looking at 60 big blind hijack versus button. We're looking at an aggregated report right now for all various flop for monotone boards. So where do we bet small the most on?
We're gonna filter it now. Just wanna get them EVs out of there. Filter. So, what to? Why
Right?
is that? Largest to smallest. Low connected. Mid connected, low cards, low connected.
What's this? We're C betting.
So, yeah, like,
Okay.
we're not betting
From
anybody.
out, from out of
Yeah.
position. Was just C betting.
This should be in position, right?
So, and the one that it checks the most, is it a size?
Where are we in the hijack, you say?
This is a button. So we're really only C betting mostly low and mid flops with some connectivity. Ton of checking back.
Okay. So we bet a lot on low connected and we check a lot on broadways when it comes to monotone board.
Yeah, low, mid boards, bet, you know, fair amount, like mid is 6 through 9. So this is like mid, low, low.
But this is from,
It's like
this is
mid,
from,
mid, low.
this is hijack versus
Mid, low,
button though,
low.
right? And we're continuation betting from hijack out
Yeah.
of position.
Mm,
Right.
No, this is
No,
from the button.
Yeah, can we go back to hijack strategy?
And
So we're not, so we're
report-
not continuation betting then. We're just taking the initiative on the button.
This is against the check.
Okay.
And I just want to see the one we bet the most from out of position. So you just need to apply your filter.
I gotta undo this, hold on. It's this one,
The M, yeah,
most often bet,
yeah.
I just not, so.
Alright, so it's the same pattern.
So you lead with the high cards on monotone flops from out of position. Lots of two broadways.
Alright, I'm good.
You don't wanna see any other spots.
For mono, no, you know what I'd like to see? The aggregated report for pair boards now. Yeah, we don't really, yeah, that's pretty much all we need. Don't need it.
Make it easier to, see. And what do you wanna see here?
I wanna see the ones that bet the most.
Is this in position or out of position?
This is out of position.
Root,
Aces and tens.
Okay, so what's the average betting? The total.
it's gonna be in the middle now that I sorted. Here's the averages here.
So we check 56% of the time and we bet the rest.
So at 60 bigs, we're checking our range at least roughly half the time.
Easy here, right? This shit.
So we do use the bigger size. Is that what I see? I
Yeah,
wanna,
it's not much, but yeah.
I wanna see the bet small. What kind of texture do we bet small the most on? Ace high, ace high,
Ace and
Ace,
ten.
ace ten, ace ten, ten, ace nine, nine, ace four, four, ace, ace eight, ace eight, eight. Ace three, three, a lot of aces, tens,
Which ones do we size up on then?
uh. Mid-low pairs, so like 9-2-2, 8-2-2, 9-3-3, 8-3-3, 9-2-2, so these are different, one of these are rainbow and two-tone. So what's this, rainbow, and this is two-tone,
how often were we using the bigger size? And
a little over 11%. These are the flops, like if honestly, if we put one big blind in, these are the type of dry flops that you could use. You gotta think, when the really dry, really disconnected dry flops, like generally like a small bet. So yeah, it's sizing up here, that's different. So my thought process is off there.
I wanna see the 60% bet first. Which one are betting 65 the most?
Mid paired boards. So these are mid pair. This is, high card mid pair,
Yeah, nines
mid
and eights.
mid, high mid, mid.
Okay, and the big size, how often is 100% size used
On average,
on average?
12%, 13% almost. Almost as often as 65. So it's could get a little,
No, the big 100%.
oh, wait, I'm in the wrong
bet.
one. Hardly ever, 5%.
And on what type of board?
I think we could throw this one out. Honestly, if we ran this way down, it would probably be even less. The low paired boards, twos, threes, fours. Two streets four is way disconnected. Like if it has a little bit of a straight possibility, it starts to come down a bit. Not even a 9-4-4.
Okay. Alright, that's good. And then show me for in position. So
You wanna
what's
play
the
averages?
average first? So 48% checking,
47% check, 49% bet small. 43%. This should be bet 65, right? Do I have these lined up correctly?
so we
Oh,
all,
it's
we
30.
only
Hold
have
on,
bet smalls.
I didn't
Oh,
get rid of the check EV, so that threw me off.
Yeah.
So here we
So
go.
it's 48.
IRT's like this already. I'm anal here. So we got check bet 30, bet 65. So mostly, bet small. What is this? 67%? This doesn't even come in. This must be an EV.
Show me the type of board that checks the most. No, the one that bets small the most first.
Did you take a screenshot? Cause there was a mistake in there.
No. Scroll up. Bet 30, the highest, yeah. So it's nines, tens and eights. What about the boards he checks the most?
Ace high. Broadways. King high, broadways.
Similar to
Yeah.
cut off and butt versus button then with what we've been doing with Matt.
Yeah, they're broadways, even like, Broadway mid. Broadway,
Similar sort of
Broadway.
thing.
Like this is, ace high.
It's very similar, Louis, isn't it?
Can you scroll up, Ken, a little bit? So it's ace,
The-
king, queen, ten.
Like the cut off and cut off versus button range was a lot like this, wasn't it? When there was two broadways, we were checking a lot.
So how often are we range betting? What was it? 50 some percent?
47%.
47?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. Very nice. Alright, show me another texture.
Did you wanna look at that? Did we look at both positions with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did mono, paired.
How about rainbow?
Let's go, we skipped two-tone, right?
We can look at it if you want.
This is an old sim, but it should be the same. Let me just make sure this is set up exactly the same. Cause I redid these, cause your SPR, you gave me the script and the SPR was a little bit low. 838, okay. So I had to redo a couple. I mean, it was close enough, but like I said, I'm just anal. You wanna see?
Hmm,
Averages?
yeah, first. It's a lot of position, right?
Yeah. 70% check. Pretty much just small bet. These are two-tone.
Oh, these are two tones, right?
Yeah.
Which one do we check the most? Low connected.
Broadway, ace, king, ace, queen. Like, this is like a weird, this is like, it sticks out like a sore thumb. This ace, queen, 10.
It's either low connected boards or high connected boards.
Well, let's look at some more high connected boards. I mean,
And then show me the one that bets the most.
that bets the most.
Yeah,
Ace and 10.
Honestly, this is like a good spot. This is a good texture to play like James Romero and just fucking range check. Develop a strong check raising range. So like, here's here, like, see, this is like ace, queen, jack now, like this one is, betting a fair amount. It's weird. It's just like, another sore thumb type hand. Cause what was it? The ace, queen, 10 checked like 100% or so, or 90 some percent. So is the jack.
okay, so I noticed something very funny. It bets all these ace high boards have the ace of the suit out there.
Oh, it's the one that has the two suits.
Yeah, it's always the high card that is involved in the flush draw.
It's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Alright, and then, yeah, we're in position.
Just amount checking back for in position. It's usually betting, you know, like 55, 60%. It's a little bit less.
Which one are we checking the most?
Checking back, it looks like the ones that are gonna bet a lot, that they're supposed to bet. No? No.
I check on two broadways. Especially when the two highest cards are the flush draws.
Yeah. On some wheels. But mostly
Right.
the broadways, two broadways.
Yeah, if the ace and the king are both spades, it wants to check a lot. If the ace and the queen are both spades, it wants to check a lot.
So let's find,
Which one does it bet the most?
I wanna find ace, king. Which one, let me find something real quick. I wonder if I can sort it.
Ace of heart, king of spade, queen of heart. No, queen of spade.
Ace.
When the top card is not involved in the flush draw.
Ace, king, queen. Do I even have it? Ace, king, queen. I don't seem, doesn't seem like I have it. We can look at that. We can find them easier when we open the solver. What do you wanna say? Highest bet?
Highest, yeah, what kind of board do we bet the most on?
Low connected.
Oh, let me see something. Yeah, I don't have that. Ace, queen. So it's only using spades and hearts. So there isn't a, like, there isn't any ace, there isn't gonna be any textures where. I'm gonna have to add these into the, I'm gonna have to run some separate samples, so it's like. Ace of spades and then heart, heart. Heart, 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 heart. I'm gonna have to try something like that. See if it changes. We'll pick out some hands and I can do it. So that might not really be a thing. You done?
Yeah, that's good. What other texture do we have? Rainbow.
Yep.
Out of position, root.
I'm afraid these might be fucked up.
I'm also afraid that these might be fucked up.
No, let's see. This is root. Alright, it's root. I mean, just my labels, but I can.
Well,
verify.
I've been looking at the action line, don't worry.
See, right?
So you wanna press on, like, press on control and select a few of them at once.
Select what?
You can click on a couple of them, and if you hold control, you can do all of them at once.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
I mean, GTO Wizard's gonna tell us pretty much how to play the strategy anyway, isn't it?
How?
Well, it's gonna tell us whether we should have checked more on what boards, this and that and the other, or whether we should have bet.
It's gonna give an instant response, but it doesn't give us patterns for general strategy.
No, but we could work it. Surely we could, we'd see patterns in the strategy that GTO uses in the matrix, Louis, wouldn't we?
These are rainbow boards. Hang on, Barry. You're gonna see because I'm gonna share my notes after this, so. I see it's nice. Out of position gets to check 60% of the time on rainbow boards. What kind of rainbow board does it checks the most?
Probably ones with two broadways, because we're checking a lot on two Broadway cards.
Ace, queen, 10 sticks out again.
It's low or high connected again.
So yeah, button does defend a lot of these single, 1 and 2 gap middling, suited cards. We don't have, really much of it all.
Do you think these patterns are very similar to the cutoff versus button range that we've been doing?
Cutoff checks way more.
Seems
Cut
quite
off-
similar.
Overall, if you put all these averages together, we're gonna check, I think, around 60%.
Yeah,
And I think cutoff checks like 80,
What type of board do we bet the most on?
80 plus.
low connected, we said before, wasn't it? Which was pretty much the same when we were doing the cutoff against button. That's what you said a minute ago, Louis, wasn't it? Low connected.
Yeah, low connected is for checking. So now here it bets the most on ace.
So like, what's the buttons bluffing range here? Is he using a lot of like, the 9x suited? King 9, queen 9. Jack 9, 10 9. 9 8. Or king 8. 60 bigs. Button. This is raise. Hijack. King nine, not queen nine, not jack nine, king nine, 10-9. Jack eight,
Um,
king eight.
Show me the aggregated report again. Do we have queen 8-9? Yeah, we do. Queen 8-9. Queen 9-8. Alright, that's good. So this is out of position. Show me in position. Average first. The one that bets the most.
It connected. With a bigger sizing.
Yeah, so these middling connected boards are good for button. Low middling.
And what kind of board does it check the most on?
Broadways. Two Broadway low, Broadways, Broadway mid connected. Makes sense. We're finding our big bets on these boards.
Okay, good.
That's it.
These are the bet bigs though.
This is bet. This is highest check.
Okay, I just checked. Okay,
With three cards, three.
how
boards.
often does he use the big size here? On the average,
65 or 100.
yeah,
I pass it. So
so it is a big part of.
150, 100, 65,
So we are using the bigger size here a bit.
65. Yeah.
And what kind of flops?
Well, this is a weird, like, here's a high one here, 10, 5, 3. It's, pretty disconnected.
Can you rank them?
30%.
Can you rank them by big bets?
Yeah. Man, there's no rhyme or reason, honestly.
It's quite a dry board, I suppose.
Some of these I could remember because they're just so different. But these are
They're
also,
dry.
these are also similar, these other ones that makes it a little harder to remember. Probably can't get in trouble, checking back. You know, it's nice, that's where it's nice to have the EVs too. You can see the EV of the action. I mean, I did hide them, but I have them. When I do make the charts, I have all that. So you can even see your EV for the action, and I'm gonna guess that, most of these high check frequencies. Bet when we bet small or even large, the EV is probably gonna be very similar. You have your EV here. Yeah, no, I'm wrong. I mean, if you gotta find it, right? Just the EV is way, way higher.
Okay. That's good. We looked at rainbow, flush draw, monotone. We looked at pair boards. We look at trip boards, yeah? Which one is EV on the K and J?
Banana 0, right? What does 9 mean?
And there's no value. It's
I
very
wonder
close
why.
to zero.
So there's no overpots. I wonder why it gives an EV if it's never an action. Fucking hide these. This isn't gonna be a thing. So pots, the two at pots. And I think this is because we get to bet large on the lower pairs because we have all the top pairs and they have to defend all their pairs in between. Probably and like draws.
Show me the one that rank them by bet 65, please.
Zero checks on 10. And ace. For whatever reason. Highest checks are, sevens. Fives.
Rank them by check frequency, please.
5, 6, 7 is the most checks. So 2 through 6 is the most checks.
And it's never betting small on these textures.
No, it's got small bets. Oh, it's EV, no. There's hardly ever any small bets ever. Like. Ace eight was the outlier, where I thought, that's why I fucked it up. I thought we were gonna bet big. When he had tens, but this is the one that, bets small the most, but all the rest, they just want to bet big. It's not even a huge mistake to bet big on aces, honestly.
Okay, and for in position,
Oh, I didn't run it.
oh, okay, no big
Oh,
deal.
was that even the root? Did we check that? Yeah, okay. I didn't run it.
Alright. And
Okay.
then, what kind of other boards do we have?
That's it. Done them all.
We don't really have anything related to connectivity, right?
Well,
Whether
no,
you
because
can
I didn't
stop
do
it
the
straight or
chart. I didn't
not.
make the charts yet. We kinda had
Yeah,
to
we
look
need
at
to work
that.
on defining that. Anyhow, I took some pretty good notes.
You gotta kind of look at the report, and kind of think about it when we looked at the report. I didn't do the charts yet. I have some in my mind. So we ready?
Yep,
Everybody fall asleep?
No, I'm still here.
No, but that
Hi,
that's
guys.
setup's only for 40.
Still there.
Yeah.
TO trainer, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 60, 60, add new pack. Closed it. Sixty. Jet. Mono. Select file.
All right, buddy.
Why is it one flop? Oh, all files.
Elon Musk owns Twitter.
He bought it?
Yep. It's good.
How do we set it up to play only in position?
Interesting.
Here we go. Okay.
Alright, so
Alright.
I'm gonna paste the notes we have for now in chat. If you guys want them, here they are.
In
Yep.
Zoom chat?
Yes,
Oh, there they are.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright. So I don't really know what to do. Probably check. Monotone, on a position gets a check on it, so we're in position.
We're gonna check a lot on two broadways.
Yeah, man, I
This
think
is
I'm
one of our
checking.
worst kings. Check.
I think
We
we have to
really
call.
want to give a free spade? Yuck.
80% check.
Yeah, because our
Okay,
like his range is full of lots of good kings and we have lots of bad kings.
Mhm.
And it's monotone and yeah,
Right.
it's really bad.
okay, but we're not, but we're gonna call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can't,
sure.
Call one.
we can't fold.
not folding yet. Now
Now
we
we're done.
can,
Now we're done.
we can
Um,
call as well. I would call.
I mean,
We check back
You're
on
gonna
the
get-
flop so that.
he's
our
got a
range
lot
is
of two
proper.
pair. He's got straights now. He has
Flushes.
sets, like,
We're not folding top pairs
This
in the
is-
streets.
I think I want a spade or like. I mean, queens are gonna bluff some, so it's probably good not to have a queen.
It's not top pair anymore though.
No, it's not.
A queen, it's probably good not to have a queen and a nine, but I still want, I want
Call
more
it
to
off.
call here.
Call it off.
I'm folding. Who?
I'm
let's
folding.
vote.
Yeah.
Let's, we're
Folding.
going. Well,
Everyone but
Louis.
Louis is folding, so you can
Yeah.
call and see what Louis
I'm
says.
calling with
Oh
Louis.
my
Louis,
goodness, I'm such a calling station.
Yeah. We saw that with the ace jack earlier.
I know.
He's just got the nuts.
Just the straight.
Yeah, like Peter said, we no longer got top pair and
Click on
It
auto
just-
start new end.
I thought we wouldn't wanna have a queen, but I guess you know what? Now that I think about it more, it makes sense to block the straight. Click on what?
Auto start new end.
New hand?
Yeah. But there's an option for that.
Oh, I don't like the auto start. Mine
Okay,
loads
but
up,
we-
mine loads up fast enough. I don't have to save the millisecond.
We bet the most on low connected straight monotone board, so let's give it a try.
I'm
I have
gonna
a
bet,
six too. Yeah,
betting small, right?
yeah. We have a six, we bet get the better kings to fold. Now, I think this is an action killer, yeah. Check it down.
Are
We're
you
not-
giving up here?
I don't bet small.
I'm conflicted. I think I wanna give up, but I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think we have to give up.
I
I think we
wouldn't,
have to
think-
give up here because we haven't picked up equity.
we're in,
Ah,
we're in
but-
position though. It kinda does play a little different on the button.
Folding a lot of bad hands.
I mean, if I bet it's only gonna be small, but I think we should check.
That's
Yeah,
small.
I would bet small again.
Yeah,
48.
I'm checking.
Because if we don't bet, he's just gonna bomb every river.
Yeah.
But do we care? We have nothing.
Oh. He maybe also not have anything.
Check,
Two checks, how many bets?
waving the white flag.
I bet 48.
Yeah, I think this is one we could just give up on. We don't give up on many.
So we got three checks and two bets, right? Yeah, we're both right.
That's the ratio that we're supposed to have. 3 checks to 2 bets.
Do we
Combined
ever
for other
try to-
solver.
do we ever try to get an ace five? We have a 6 blocker and we wanna get some aces to fold. I like to go. Oh, we're in position now. If I was out of position, I go half pot. I guess we just check back.
We're done.
We're done.
I mean, this is a pretty good hand to bluff, I think, though. Like, if we're not bluffing this, what are we bluffing?
I don't think we've got too many bluffs on 4 cards to the flush.
I mean, we're not gonna have a lot of 6x in our hand. I think having a 6 is a great bluff card. I'm going for it. Anybody else?
No, don't do it.
I think
Yeah.
we have worse stuff to bluff with, like queen 6 and jack 6. King 6 is probably gonna wanna check and realize sometimes it's just better than a guy who floated with the, right?
We're gonna win that
We
showdown.
do have some worse 6s.
Yeah.
Not many. Oh, these are all small. These are all like just fractions. So we don't have that many 6s at all. I think I wanna bluff. I'm gonna check. But
Okay.
I'm bluffing, guys, so.
On the flush completing card, you can't bluff. We could bluff totally on other turns. But we just
Yeah.
can't on a flush card.
Yeah, I'm bluffing.
I don't think the line's good checking the turn and betting the river either, so.
Yeah. I agree.
He has the nuts.
I'm
This
not
time.
crazy.
He has the stone.
This time he has it.
Wanna pour chips into a solver who's not pedaling.
Advertising.
So 6-5 isn't because it's got a made hand, but the 6s do wanna bluff.
It's got more equity than the check, right? More EV.
I don't know. I mean,
Think
it's
it-
not
I think
good.
it's,
It's losing chips.
Right,
Alright, let's move on, Ken. Don't bluff when the flush completes.
no.
Gotta have bluffs if you get on value, right?
I think we bet big.
I don't think we have any big bets on monotone flops.
That's
think we
right.
bet small.
Only
I
can
think we
bet
do, I
small.
think we do when we have the flush.
No, Barry, we
Don't
we
think
just
ever.
bet small.
That's small.
Tiny bit, tiny bit of big bets, 2%.
Even checking back a lot, right?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
Yes, we
never
bet.
finding this check, never.
nope.
no, I wouldn't.
Bet small or
Thanks.
check then.
Size up here.
Yeah, I wanna size up.
I actually like a small bet again.
No,
What size?
104.
104.
104.
I like a small
I
bet.
agree.
You size up on you size up with your value hands. Simple.
Yeah,
It liked it.
so
And
now we're
now-
just gonna we're just gonna blast, right? Oh, wait, the board paired. I don't think that matters.
Honestly, I think I would rip.
I don't think we get the rip.
Yes.
Two
Between-
times.
No, I don't think we get the rip
That's-
either. I think we.
The
bet one.
solver is not gonna make a mistake, right? But our opponents will. I would stuff it here. What is he gonna do? Even the solver is gonna call with trips, he's gonna call with he has to call with some top pair with a flush blocker. He has to find
Pair
some
maybe?
calls there. He has like aces with the ace of spade. No, I'm stuffing. I'm
You might be
going
right, Louis. You might
Max
be right.
grade, max grade for me.
Yeah,
But then-
Alright, we got one stuff. Anybody else?
yeah, I agree. Stuff it.
Two?
I think the pot size bet, like, I think was probably right, but
Peter or Roxanne's gotta
Yeah.
break the tie.
I'd like 368.
Peter?
Yeah, I
Peter?
also like 368 here. I think with the full house, you get to stuff. Cause you can get called by the flush.
No, you guys are right. It's better to
Yeah.
go pot. I'm too greedy. We're too deep to do
What
that.
about if he jams over the top on the river?
Snap it
Yeah,
up,
exactly.
We can never fold.
snap it up and call
No.
it a day, man, because you're not.
Yeah,
gonna-
They
Up
rebuy
sunshine.
table 4, please.
You know, yeah, but you know we're beat at
Yeah,
that stage.
yeah, but you're not gonna fold.
Check.
Echo bet small.
My fingers are itching. I got two, I got
bet
two, I got
30.
an under pair to the board. It's one of my worst pairs. And I
Clear
got a
bet.
spade.
Clear bet.
Bet 30.
Do it.
I actually think it's a check, though.
No, bet. We have a spade in our hand. What are you waiting for? Oh my god.
Check.
Yes, check.
I'm pretty sure,
King.
yeah.
The king is one of the worst cards for us because we 3-bet a lot of our kings. So that's why it's a
Well, I know I like to pull my bluffs with the pocket twos and threes, but on monotones, I don't think it's a thing. That much.
Sorry, what did it say about the freeze there? Did it like it?
10%.
Right.
90% check. But I think it has to do with the king being on board.
I'm checking back.
Particularly bad card for us.
Yeah, this is definitely a check. We got showdown value.
We have two checks.
And we do a lot of checking on these boards.
Yeah, this ace high probably doesn't mind betting or checking. I think it's gonna mix. I think check's fine.
LP? You spewing?
Checking.
You don't sound sure yourself.
I'm checking because we don't get better hands than ours to fold. We don't have a spade. And a queen could come and we cooler a hand like a queen 6. I'm calling once, I think.
I think you have to.
Yeah. We have
I'm
to call
snapping-
loose chips.
Snapping this guy off now. I'm just
Losing
like-
chips, calling the turn.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't
You
matter. We
You
got
lost
it.
chips, calling the turn.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. It's mostly a call. This guy, you think we're gonna let them get away? Just
Yeah,
with
it's
one
worth
single bet?
pointing out.
He could have a load of bare kings and things like that. We have to call there with ace queen.
Hold on, you're not raising, Louis?
There we go. We had 3 outs. We took an advantage of our 3 outs and now it's just. Let's go.
I can't believe you just called. Like I thought that would for sure be a raise. That's our
Oh, no.
best ace.
Oh, no.
I don't think we bet here.
I'm betting.
It's that king on the flop again.
I got an over to the bottom two. I need protection. I'm
Check. We don't have a spade.
betting.
No, we don't have a spade. We check.
We can get like,
But I think with the spade.
we can clean
bet.
up some equity.
You can hit.
I
the eight
agree.
on the
We got
turn
no
for free.
blockers. We unblock the spade, so we should check.
We can,
Eight
cle-
is
yeah,
eight.
I think not having a spade, we particularly want to bet. We can get called by single spade hands for value and we can clean up some equity with shit that just needs to fold that has over cards.
Eight of spade is not even good for you. What are you doing?
We don't want the eight of spades.
No, you don't want.
Everybody's checking?
Yeah,
I'm
No.
checking.
Checking, yeah.
I'm
I actually
betting.
think that Ken's right in this circumstance. I think that
No,
our
please.
eights are strong enough to get value.
don't fuel his fire, Pete. You need to check.
Don't fuel his fire.
I
This is
would
a
be
value
checking-
bet. This is a
would
value
be-
bet slash maybe I'm bluffing.
Yeah, I would be checking with pocket fives here. I think eights are the bottom of where we're gonna start betting.
Oh my
I
god.
agree. But everybody else wants to check, so we gotta go with the
Yeah.
team.
No, hang on, guys. Okay, let me reason this. We check the most in position on ace, king and queen monotone boards. This is a
Yep.
king high monotone boards. We're gonna check 90% of the time. Look at the
Um,
last line. You don't even have
Yeah.
it.
I think you might bet small with the eight of spades.
Oh, you guys are missing the other line. I'm sorry. It didn't pace perfectly. Here's the rest.
We bet low connected mono.
Look at,
when we
I,
bet.
I pasted the rest. I also sent it to you on Discord.
Oh, okay, if I have it on Discord, I'm good.
Thanks.
This is gonna bet some. A spade, I
Oh.
think, is actually gonna check
Oh.
more than this.
I'm begging, please check. Thank you. Wow, it was tough.
I think
No,
it's
I
the
was
other way
going
around,
with the
Ken.
deep. I
It
was
was an
checking.
easy check,
Dude.
wake up.
I was
Easy check.
checking because that's what everybody wanted to do. I could be, just gotta go.
I
with the
thought
deep.
I convinced you to.
What about the 8 of spades? I bet the
Well,
8 of
well.
spades does more betting than the anything else.
Could we open that spot in the tree for a sec, Ken?
Oh my,
It's a pure check.
you don't
Like,
have a
these
spade.
numbers don't count. Because we didn't solve it all the way down.
Yeah, my instinct would be to start betting in the middle there.
Not
and I
even
am
with the
clearly
spade.
wrong.
But it
Slightly
works.
more, slightly more with
Okay,
the 8
you
of
can- you-
spades.
You know what? You can do the Kenneth Keppel special.
My specials. But they
With-
got
with the
connection. They got
Pocket three is a
redraws.
set, but pocket deuce can do it. With the deuce of spade?
They got redraws to the straight.
Without
Oh,
the
without the spade.
spade.
Yeah, that's why I
Let's
said,
go.
like, that's why I said the
That's
8. I don't think I
pure-
necessarily want a spade to bet.
Pure Keppel special here. Pocket deuce, no spade,
Okay.
invest.
And size up with threes. Yeah,
Bit of an
go big with
outlier.
those sets.
So just check here. It's easy. That's what the note says.
There is a sliver more with the spade because we blocked the flush draws.
Alright, so do we think he's capped? Are we gonna try to? We gonna try to take this down or are we gonna check it down?
Louis'
Still
fingers
check
gotta
it
be
down.
burning here.
I'm buying river. I'm betting.
No, you
Not
check
bad.
here. Kid, what do you do if he raises?
Fold.
So.
We've got a bluff catcher here.
It's no
We've got a
good.
1 street bluff catcher. That's all we got.
Again, Jesus Christ, Ken.
Perfect, let's go.
Call him, call
We
him.
can
Oh.
call.
Yeah.
There we
Okay.
go. Oh my god, he had a king all along. See, you wanted
Fold
to bet
30,
the king, man.
fold 35%.
Yeah, sure. I'm a station.
I am way overvaluing that hand tremendously.
I
Call,
think we could raise a sliver here. Maybe
call.
call again, yeah, that's good.
I think it's a
call.
2 street hand though, Louis.
No, I think we.
I think we
call.
fold here.
No, we don't.
I bet we do.
What,
think
if
we
you
have to.
fold a jack here, Barry? What, like you fold way too much?
Dude, we lost
Similar
so much
equity.
money. We're losing money again.
No.
Hmm.
The call. It's
It's
just. a
too
call.
marginal. We can just pass.
We cannot pass. Look at this guy. Can't let it get away with this.
I thought he might have an ace of spades. I mean, that's what we're hoping he has the aces. He's blocking the nuts.
Show me this, hang on, show me the strategy. Do we fold many top pairs there? How do we defend if we fold this high?
I think we called most 2 streets, but I'm not sure about the 3rd street every time.
Doesn't matter. You need to defend against the river bet. You need to find calls. Also, it's because of the turn. The turn gives us 2 pair a lot.
We're folding ace, jack, king, jack, queen, jack, jack nine.
Yeah, the turn gives us 2 pair a lot. Why would we call pure with sevens though? That's really weird. Is it 7 with the 7 of spade?
L blocks, yeah,
Ah,
L blocks,
blocking
bluffs.
the flush, yeah, I see.
blocks the flush and kind of unblocks his bluffs.
So you wanna block the flush when you make this call, right? Is it ever folding a jack when it has a spade in its hand?
Here's his bluffing range.
Look, it's calling queen jack more than it calls king jack and ace jack.
Yeah,
That's so
be-
weird.
Yeah, because having a king is bad.
Yeah, it blocks his natural bluffs of the ace of spades and the king of spades.
Are we done?
Check.
Oh, I don't know. The Kenneth Keppel special, no spade.
Oh, look at this.
It
You
blasts.
guys, you and Ken.
I fucked up.
Yeah, we need,
Five's
needed
good
to-
for us.
yeah, we needed to punt harder.
Right, punt it now.
Yeah, if that's the motion. But I think we might have to give up.
Give up. With my special, it's a punter's
Mr. was
delight.
always calling.
It's my
The
punter's
3-footed
delight.
punt.
Yes, you give up. You give up 85% of the time.
Hunter's premium.
No quit this guy game.
That's punt of the week, man. That's
Oh.
good.
They don't show us his hand anymore? They used to.
It's there in the background.
You can.
So
Oh,
we
check.
just
okay.
turn our hand into a bluff.
Bet small
Should
or
we
check?
bet? I think we should bet small.
Check, check.
Bet small.
50%, check.
I don't know. I think I would
That's
bet
small.
small.
Yeah, small.
I gotta bet small. I can't, I
Why
cannot check.
Bet
not?
small.
If you don't check here ever with the nut flush draw, with the nut flush, you're not balanced.
I'm never checking a
Right, but we don't have to bet it.
Yeah.
We don't have to check it 100% of the time.
Tell
And
you
it's
what,
got-
Ken, we
It's
never
got
do
two
it.
low. We bet a decent amount on two loads, so sort of connected cards. So we're gonna bet, we're gonna have a decent amount of bets on this queen low. I think we got a bet LP.
We're gonna bet 65% of the time and check 35% of the time. Let's
I
bet
agree.
this
That's
65%.
probably pretty close.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, 44. Still, it was fine.
Half enough.
104, yeah.
I think as our kicker creeps up, like the 9 becomes higher and higher, we want to bet less and less
Yeah.
because we block
he
his
doesn't have any
ability to
draws.
float. And I
Yeah.
think ace deuce of spades bets 100% of the time there. And ace king never bets.
Ooh, that's worth looking at.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
so too. That's a
Like,
very
that
good
would be my idea there. So
I
I think
wonder if we, I don't think we ever have big bets on these boards, so.
nope.
104.
104.
Hold on.
Yeah, if we bet
Oh, you-
flop, we size up
you
that.
You gotta,
Ken, can you open that spot in the browser? Can you
What do you
open
wanna see?
the flop on the browser?
For hero or villain,
For hero?
what do you
'Cause
wanna see?
I wanna look at what,
Hey, James,
You wanna-
I pasted the notes in the chat, by the way. Some very interesting stuff.
okay, I'll look at them in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he was right. Look at, you bet more as your kicker gets lower.
Look at the wheels, because ace three gets a better ace high to fold.
And it's got connectivity, you can make, straights.
Yeah,
right?
but
What
the
about-
thing is you unblock the ability of them to call with a single spade with when you have the ace and the deuce as opposed to the ace and the 10.
Yep. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
so
What
yeah.
about, but what about like 9-7 suited? That looks like that bets. Does that bet a lot from?
Betting all the
Fif-
combinations.
50-50.
Okay. All right, LP, I'm going to look at your chat.
Do we know what the key cards are for button?
I think this is a good one. You can
I
bet.
think tens are very good for us, but I still don't think we ever size up. That's the problem.
Monotone board, you just one small size.
Now you get to size up.
Do we?
Yeah, 104.
I think so. Rip it.
And Ripperoo.
Yep.
I think this one is a ripper,
So-
yeah.
Here's the thing though, do we rip the nut flush as well? I think it's gonna
No.
be pot again, guys.
We 368 the flush and we rip the house.
It might even be small to induce.
Oh, ribbit.
I'm going 368. You guys are too greedy.
Yeah, we're too deep.
Probably.
It's a good note. We don't really rip these rivers on monotone boards without the flush.
Well, even if, I don't even think the flush is gonna rip here,
Look
honestly.
it up, look it up.
Yeah,
This tree. Is there any ripping?
it's a paired board. I don't think we rip.
Alright, it's not the strategy. Strategy is to bet big. That's it.
Okay,
Wait, what do we got? Why?
with
is
the
this-
nuts, we bet big.
Wait, what's wrong? What's going on here? They check. How come we only have like two hands? Root, check. We bet small. Call, 10 of clubs. Check. We're betting.
We should be potting. Is that what I see?
Yeah,
Oh,
size
we
up.
only bet.
We don't
Yeah,
have any, we don't have any 65. We should be potting it.
yeah, so we only had 5 combos. We bet 65.
So mistake on the turn.
And then 8 of diamonds probably takes out some of the hands we would have bet. And now,
If we
Ah.
bet 100, we rip the river. We bet pot on the turn. Do we get to rip the river?
Nope.
But we're in position, are we not? No? See, now we are.
but we still don't, we still lack combos.
We
Well,
lack
we're-
combos, but we're jamming now with the full house.
Oh, we were supposed to bet pot.
Yeah. Now see, when he checks here, we're going all in with the full house.
But I don't understand how we go from, why do we only have 2 combos there when we bet?
Because they don't call, maybe?
Oh, because the 8 takes some of them out. So what are the 8s? So we're betting pot with some 8s. So when the 8 comes in, we lose some combos. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, the 8 of diamonds here, we're betting pot a lot, 80 some percent. And it's betting it here pot some. Not really a thing here. That's why. Alright, LP.
I would fold here.
Did you say fold?
Yeah. Feels like a fold.
I
I mean,
think it could be with the 2 overcards might be a call.
Yeah, I mean, I can't fold. I hate it, but in position, I don't think we get to fold this. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
that's-
loving it. It's
That
just,
sizing,
I think it's something we have to do, but not like,
Call.
and folding's fine.
Folding's fine.
mixing.
It's a close
mixing.
one, isn't it?
Alright,
Now we go for
Get the-
showdown.
check it.
And check.
I wanna bluff.
Can't bluff
ever-
with an ace.
You get a bluff here. Do you ever get a bluff here? I mean, you do have a 10 that blocks here. No, 9, 10, 10 jack. Yeah.
We can get worse pairs than a jack to fold. We block.
We
the
beat
straight.
king high without bluffing.
But well, it doesn't always matter. We have interaction. We block the straight, right? So I think we get the bluff.
But we do have showdown value too, right?
Yeah,
think
we're
we have-
just ahead of all of his single spades that didn't barrel.
Yeah. I don't see why we'd turn this into a bluff.
I wanna bet pot.
Oh,
Oh, small bet was good. Just stuck with my initial thing. Does he fold ace king? Absolutely. Think?
Not sure. Because the flush didn't complete, so maybe he's supposed to call with ace king.
No, I think he's supposed to fold it.
Ace king folds, ace queen folds.
He's meant to fold it.
Jacks are never folding. Ain't no jack. Oh, we get ace seven doesn't even fold.
Does he have a
Calling
lot?
jacks
He doesn't
with
have a lot of
sevens.
jacks though. He doesn't
All
have a
the
lot of
nines.
jacks, does he?
No.
He's
I mean, I
even
can't think of a
calling.
range like this. In my mind, he's got more jacks.
Yeah, he's even calling with some fours and threes. The only one he doesn't call with is king four.
Yeah, so that's why I can use a small bet just to get some better, I guess, but it's not worth it.
Yeah, like here it's only the difference between ace jack and king four.
Checking makes more.
Alright, and can we look at another texture now? Think we have a good grid on monotone boards? Or do
How
you,
about we do it from out of position?
okay, yeah, sure.
If I change it here,
No, you have to close the pack.
I can't choose positions.
I think it's more efficient if you close the pack, you repop it. And then when you do play. It's already open on the other window. Now, when you
Okay.
do play this pack, it's gonna ask you.
He jams. Oh my god, if he jams, this could be the worst spot ever. Oh, heroes.
So less than one, chip per hand, that's pretty damn good. Kicked his ass. We only played 11 hands, though. We should play a few more, I think. Just check, right?
I would check.
No, that's a decent amount.
Wow, we check 87% of the time.
71. Oh, you mean, overall.
Yeah. So
guess
second
we-
pair,
Check again?
yeah,
Did we break it?
turn it into a bluff now. That's small.
Oh, we're done.
No, bet small.
No way.
It goes check, 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 check. Our hand is, like, we get better hands than ours to fold.
I hate this.
What do we get to fold here?
It's not great. It's not a great play. But. I thought it was the motion. You guys don't like that?
No, I don't want a 4-liner.
That's small. Actually, you know what? Check it. Don't get better hands than ours to fold. We just blow the pot out of position.
I was gonna check, but you talked me into, I mean, I don't hate a check here at all.
Now we
Like,
raise.
what? You want to blow the pot out of position?
Yeah, we have to play for 60 big blinds.
I would raise like, ace two with it. I would raise ace two, ace four, ace six, ace seven.
Yeah, but
I don't-
if the flush card comes, it's gonna be very
I
obvious.
don't-
You're up to.
It's
I
kind of a
don't think-
mixing.
So we
I don't
need.
think this is a raise.
I think it is. Oh, well, most are call, alright? The problem is if the flush completes, we're never gonna get paid.
We're gonna
As-
raise
check
ace
raise?
seven and lower. That isn't paired, I think. Check.
Buddy,
bet.
for all the reasons that you didn't want to leave, now you want to bloat the pot?
Well, the reason I think is because with your, I think you and I looked at this spot a while back, LP, when I did a session with you. And I think you don't want to check raise your best flush draws, but you want to check raise your lower flush.
It's not even raising them. It still just wants to call. Like I thought for sure we could raise like ace two, ace four, ace two, and ace four are good, but like ace six I thought would raise, it doesn't.
Alright, sure. Not
Ace
much
seven
raise.
I thought would raise, doesn't.
That's because we're out of position. We're not raising at all.
Maxi, stop yelling.
So ace ten does raise.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's because it's a 10. It's the
Yeah,
best
it's your
10.
best ace, right? Even like set of tens, it doesn't even wanna raise. So, we're just not raising here, basically.
Alright,
Move on.
Check.
that,
Yeah, we gotta go for value here, right?
yeah, half pot.
I like half pot.
Let's do it.
Obviously, I like half pot, so I put it, I took my bluff size out of position. That's why it's in the sim.
I could even settle for 120, but I think it's a bit excessive.
I don't think so. I think we gotta size up. This is our best king.
Yeah,
Okay,
but the board, it's got 3 broadways and he has a ton of Broadway. He has a lot of 2-pair combos now.
no, it's good. 120 is good.
I don't think so, guys.
We block the flush.
He's never gonna raise us because
Yeah, I think so.
we have
Okay.
ace of spades.
I agree.
I'm over.
And
I'm
we
over-
block the straight, we block the straight and the flush, so.
Well, we blocked one end of the straight. I'm overruled, but I'm going 80.
Oh,
It's 80.
We got him to fold ace, what's that, 5? Does he call 80 with ace 5? Probably not. I would say no. I mean, I wouldn't call. I don't think anybody's calling ace 5 there. Yeah, you just can't call.
Let's say bet small.
Yep.
I think this is a check.
I think it's a check for him.
I think it's a check for us too, because we lack the 6s and the 3s.
We out of position gets to bet the most on ace, queen, king, high monotone bars. We have a pair. So this is a clear bet.
The bet for protection, I think.
I'm checking.
You can check if you want. Oh my-
99% check.
Yeah, I think it's a check raise.
I don't. I think it's check call.
Yeah,
You can't check
call.
raise here. We don't have any, it's a monotone
Nah.
flop. I mean, I'll look, but I doubt very much we check raise.
we wouldn't check raise this. No way.
Yeah, you're probably right. If we had the 10 of spades, we probably would.
So if he bets small, which.
You're probably right. I was,
No, it's pure call. We even start folding some, but
Go
not.
back to
very.
root. Click on root.
Actually, hold on, his preferred bet size is actually 65. So now we fold a lot of stuff. Ace jack starting to fold. When he bets, when we check and he bets 65, you fold an ace jack LP?
No. But I'm surprised that like hijack is checking pure on this texture. We identified these spots as the spots the out of position gets to bet the most on.
So it's ace low, it's ace mid low. Let's go. If it was like ace 9, 6 or ace 9, 3, I think we're gonna bet more. So we wanna look at that. So let's make it like ace, a higher board and then a low card. Let's see. That's checking a little less, but still a lot. So let's put 2 broadways on there. Right, like. Still checking a ton. You must have messed up the note. How about? So now you're starting to bet ace, king, nine. If you have like three pretty high cards, ace,
Weird, I'm not seeing, when you do this, I'm not seeing the range.
you're not.
No,
No, that's because he's just
Here.
looking at the percentages.
oh, okay, you were just looking at that. Okay, gotcha.
So ace, king, 10, pure check.
Yeah.
You don't see this though?
Now I
Scott?
do, now I do. I wasn't seeing it before. Now I'm seeing it. It's. You guys were just looking at the overall check percentage, not the range, not what the range looked like.
Just a lot of checking, dude.
There's some bets, still a lot of checking.
So. We bet he calls. So, I mean, if it went check, check, or, I mean,
Bet again, size up.
I hate double barreling here. Like, I think we made a mistake. I think we're building on a mistake.
Let's do it.
If anything, I'm gonna bet small now.
No.
We're gonna bet
double
small,
barrel
bet
big.
small. We weren't supposed to bet.
The
flop.
monotone board, we're not meant to go big.
Don't bet small. Betting small is a blunder.
It's another
No,
check.
Now check.
Hmm,
We got a straight blocker.
Now check. The flush
Check.
king. What do you think he calls twice with?
I think it's a check too.
He has a
Is it?
spade. Oh my god.
Guys are such fish.
He has a spade. It's obvious. I'm not gonna bluff here.
I was going half pot.
He called twice on
You're
the
getting
monotone
called.
board. You think he does that without the spade?
Doesn't matter. We're never checking. You gotta play like, you can't, you know,
Screw that. I'm not punting.
you can't
up.
look at the solver and just know he has a spade.
I'm not punting here.
You did punt when you on the flop. You got us here.
We still like, we lost a couple of big blinds.
Oh,
Check.
this is
one,
terrible. We're not gonna ever make it to the river with this.
Check.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Sometimes you do get to the river.
we are.
It's very easy to make it to the river with that.
Yay.
Just check it down. Oh boy, we got a bet here. No, 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 don't do it. Oh my
I'm
god.
not listening to you anymore.
See, this is my sweet weakness out of.
So check, check. Now we can bet. But I
Yeah.
think it's small.
We're trying to get called by what?
Wait, we have the 9. It's pretty good.
Bet the pot.
I
One
think
thing,
we
what are
should,
trying to
I
get-
think we
hold
should
on, before you
definitely bet.
this, What are you
Yeah,
trying to get?
we've got good
called by?
blockers
What
in this
ace
one.
is wor-
Checks
Good
again.
jack.
Yeah, because what are you trying to get called by?
Draws,
Pocket
single
kings.
spade.
Okay,
Anyway, monotone board, 90% of the time we should be checking from out of position, so like. We're searching for a 10% bet. It's not good. Wow.
I've got that in my notes, Louis, that you made me write down.
the bet on the river is good. All right.
Check.
No. This is what I wanna bet.
I convinced myself that we,
These two are too low. He doesn't really have these. He's got sets, but he doesn't, like, if this was like, you know, 5s and 6s and 7s, then I'm checking. But these are super low. We can get value here, I think, from a lot of other stuff.
90% check.
90% bet. 99%
99%
bet.
check. Oh, man, we're so fucked.
Oh, man.
So fucked.
Oh.
So fucked.
Stuff it. Call it.
Uh,
Open jam, he's gonna call with his king of spade.
No, you block bet to induce.
No, you.
Or
No.
check. It's a block bet to induce. You have to protect your block.
I think
bet
so,
range.
Louis. I think it
But-
could be a smaller bet.
Stuff it, 3x spot, he calls with spades sometimes.
We've been in this scenario many
Oh,
times. I
spades
think we're
all the
supposed to
time.
make it smaller.
Stuff it. Jesus
Of course.
Christ. man.
Checks. I knew it was check or bet super small. It was a check.
Check. Check.
You gotta check the nuts.
Yeah. nah,
sometimes.
When you do that line, if you
checking
bet the
the
turn.
nuts.
Before we go to the next one, I bet if you bet the turn, you get to bet the river. If you check.
Yeah,
the
ace
turn, you
seven.
Check call, you have to check the river.
This is a perfect spot for a one big blind bet.
Only
I bet
check,
20%.
only check it if you're out of position, though.
You don't have the one big blind.
Well, 20% is pretty small.
Gotta remember that.
It's not one.
I'm never betting one
Ken,
big
can you-
blind here.
Ken, can you open that up and see what happens if we bet the turn, whether we get to bet the river?
I have just two sizes here, either all
So I
in.
made it, we bet flop, right?
Yeah, we bet
King
flop.
called,
Yep,
and then what did we do? We checked?
we check,
And what do
but
you
this
want
time let's
to bet?
bet it instead.
And what size? You
Bet
wanna go small,
small.
it's a 4-liner, right? Like, I mean,
bet
that's
small.
dangerous.
Then the river comes in another jack,
Jack of clubs or something, right?
right? Now what do we get to do?
Oh, we call it jack of clubs. Or we just don't have any hands.
Yeah, just hit our, hit strategy. With our ace jack, we bet it. Do the. Yeah. so that's-
75%.
Yeah, So
Diamonds are 50%. Hearts are, oh yeah. 50% pot bet.
yeah. Yeah, we bet it. Okay.
We should never get there. He's gonna bet this a
Check
lot
call.
when we check, so yeah, check call, right? Oh, he doesn't bet? Do we go for value?
We're not gonna get it on 2 streets, so let's check here and bet the river if he doesn't, and let's check call.
Everybody checking?
Yep, check.
Bet small.
I wanna bet small too.
I think I bet small here,
check.
yeah.
But it's like everybody's checking. Where's Roxanne? I think there's 3-3.
Nope.
Ah,
bet
Just choose.
small.
let's see what it is.
I wanna bet.
There we go.
She won it for us.
Alright, 3/4.
Bet
Hmm.
half pot,
No way.
half pot. Oh, come on, Viv.
Check call,
Just go all in.
check call.
Bet
I
half
think it's a
pot.
check call. I
It
think
might be
it's
a check call.
it's a check call.
No, it's not a check call because he's checking back.
Oh, he's
We
No,
passed.
he wasn't calling.
120.
Greedy.
We didn't lose nothing. We lost three-quarters of a chip.
We're losing a fortune here because he checks back too much.
Fortune.
It's a fortune.
Lost 3/4 of a chip, dude.
The river bet is the most important bet because it's the biggest bet. We're
Gotta get
losing our
value
shirt
out
here
of
if we don't bet. People are gonna call for chops or with like worse flush.
We were supposed to bet 120.
This is a spot where we need to get greedy.
And what are you gonna do when
Ah,
he
you can be right.
stuffs? What are you gonna do when he stuffs queen, jack of hearts?
You know what? I'm gonna look at him in the eyes and say, you picked the wrong opponent, my friend.
What are you gonna do when he raises you small, with king, jack of spades?
I'm gonna look at him in the eye and
We're gonna
Call.
have the ace.
tell him you pick up the wrong opponent, my friend.
But when he raises 8-6 of diamonds, that's a straight, right? That's savage.
I'm gonna snap him off if he raises small, honestly.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't be checking there. Maybe that's a bit too tight.
Check.
Yeah, I think
65.
we definitely got a bet, but how much?
I like 65.
Hmm,
55 is fine, I
There's a
think.
lot of large betting, but I think this is a spot we can do it.
bet pot.
It's tougher to call because we block top pair. You gotta bet small.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you can still get value, like Jack with a redraw. We block some of the straights, but he's gonna have like
Got it.
a lot of single aces. I think we get about 65.
I think we're supposed to go small.
No,
Small.
Yeah, you gotta price in his like 6 of spades here.
I hate playing out of position like this. We should do
But
it.
it's not an EV mistake. It's not a mistake, right? Like, so.
Yeah.
It's not preferred, but it's not a mistake.
Yeah, we block top pair, which is his auto calls, and we are pricing out some of his smaller spades.
I guess are jacks folding now? Like if jacks are folding, it's bad, right? Like. In my mind, people are gonna call me with jacks and jacks. Check, check. And then what do we do? About 65? I mean, he's starting to fold some jacks, a lot of jacks. They never fold to a smaller bet. Got a call, right?
Oh,
I think I'm folding.
I'm calling once. We can.
Yeah, I
turn
knew you were
an
gonna say that.
eight,
That's
we
why I
can
changed
turn
my
an
mind.
eight.
Yeah, we can call.
Can't fold to a single bet.
So like a queen isn't necessarily good if it hits. We only have 2 clean queens as it is. We're basically drawing to an 8 or hoping to get to showdown. After
Yeah.
1 bet.
Which is gonna happen.
I'm out.
You're losing EV here.
I'm out.
No, it's too tight not to call one.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
I'm gonna call one.
yeah,
We
might
have
just
to
go check,
call
check.
one.
Everyone agrees here, Ken.
I clicked it. I'm with the team. I'm team player, man.
You're a
Good
team
call.
player, but you're just stubborn, right?
Ah, yeah.
We can call another one.
Yeah, calling it.
You're back.
Now we're supposed to fold now.
No.
I think I have to fold now.
Yeah, we have
I'm gonna
to.
fold.
I have to
Middle
call.
pair, we're only meant to call once in most scenarios.
It's second
I think
pair.
we would-
Yeah, middle pair though, on that board, the initial.
He's still
I think we
playing
ditch
with
it.
single spades sometimes.
True, but I think we call top pair twice. I think we fold this.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
happy to fold, but it seems like everybody
We
wants
would
to fold.
fold if the turn would be something more than 8, 9.
Yeah, we can fold on a jack. I mean,
Yeah.
But he's sized up as well, Louis. Look at the size of the
Ooh.
bet.
Fold, yeah.
Yeah, our
Now
range
you've just lost
became-
my stack for me.
So you got the biggest views, LP. Just like, oh, for the record so far today, you have all the big numbers.
thank you.
So on the when he
I'm losing
doubled
3/4
barrel-
of
winner.
a chip, 0.5 chips, you know, like these are big
Look
numbers.
at the size of the turn, the bet on the turn.
Check it down. We're gonna win now. He has ace king.
Donk block.
Check.
He's talking himself
Check
into
call.
this.
Are you crazy?
We won.
That's what I said.
And this guy just tagged you a fish.
We're so
Call
reading the
station.
solver here.
He said, don't bluff this guy.
We
We are
can't,
exploiting GTO.
yeah, we can't fold to this guy, man. I'm
You got
sorry.
the no can't bluff tag. Calling
That's nice.
station. You got the calling station tag.
he tried to give him the Kenneth Keppel bluff, and you gave him the Luis Felipe sticky calls.
I'd be super salty.
Check fold.
Oh, look at all
Oh,
these
lots of
bets.
bets. Wow. Shocking.
What's
Why?
going on here?
Just check
My
it. That's
fuck.
it.
AI monotone bars are the boards we bet the most on.
Is it because we've got Queen high, we're less likely to win at showdown, I guess.
King high monitor.
Pull
Oh, yeah, I
up,
don't know.
pull up the solution.
Queen highs are not gonna win at showdown a lot of the time here.
Still checking 88%. This hand just wants to bet.
Screw that, honestly, screw that.
Yeah, screw that.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we can leave
I
that out.
Yeah,
It's only a couple of hands.
Call.
Yeah,
Supposed to bet
it
again.
has to do with the top card being a king.
We
We
call.
get to lead a lot of kings and he doesn't. So
Yeah, is it because Queen Jack and Queen 10 have a lot of blockers to the king wrapped around it?
It's just an
those-
easy call, guys. We lose 2 outs
Yep.
to a spade. I mean, we're only drawing the 6 outs.
You need to call the turn, man.
Oh, it's a
No, not
fold.
this size, not this size. We can fold it on this size bet.
It was the raise. Some
Isn't
Yeah,
calls,
we have-
it's fine.
raising makes more than calling, put it that way.
we have super relevant blockers to the hands that have a king for him. So not bad.
Check.
I'm giving up. I checked
Yeah.
out.
King is a good card. You might bet that.
Check.
Probably not with an ace.
Showdown. Showdown, or do we try to get a better rate? Oh,
showdown.
I think we're just gonna check and give up.
Yeah.
I check.
Showdown,
You wanna overbet?
Louis, you wanna lose more of us back?
We don't have a blocker. I think maybe with 9, we could juice it if we had a 9 or 10.
showdown. Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
No. Fold.
It doesn't mind checking.
We're trying to get better ace size to fold.
Yeah,
Do
But
9s and
it's
10s bluff.
close.
9x and 10x are my bluffs. Check. And queens.
Why is ace three not betting? Ace.
Perfect
oh,
bluff
it's a pair.
catcher. It's a pair.
Yeah,
It's a pair. You,
The solver is so greedy. He soul reads us for an ace and then value bets the ace that's at the top of our range. That is gross.
what did it do?
He bet ace jack. Right? Knowing that we can't have a better ace that made a marginal pair there. Just got us.
All right, this is our range here.
He's looking to get paid when we have an 8 or a 7.
I gotta stop worrying about bluffing these spots.
Yeah, more often than not, it's checking.
check.
I wanna
It's a
bet.
check Trainer, I'm still tempted.
I'm betting.
Why?
Steve, you're tempted too. Tempted by the devil.
You
Alright,
got a straight draw. 10's a
have
key
to
card.
come
10's one of
back
our
to
key
the light.
cards.
come back to the light, Ken.
If this wasn't monotone, this would be a big bet board.
We only get to bet on ace, king or queen, a high monotone boards from out of position. Thank you.
It's a little bit of a thing.
Check.
Yeah.
No,
Our
now
marginal
we
made
bet-
hand got better.
Now we bet small. You can try to bet small then. You have to get one bet in.
Yeah, half fun.
Quarter pot.
Oh, thin value. Look at this.
It likes the thin value.
I don't know.
Check. Bluff with deuces. This one does not qualify.
Yeah, I mean, it got in there, but it's, we're overdoing it. If you're betting every combo, like small pairs, that's why if you just keep it to twos and threes, you can be kind of safe. You're not over
One
bluffing.
pip too high.
Only deuces. Check.
I think we're supposed to call one, Louis.
Call, definitely.
Fold.
It's not a fold. It's
We
not a
have
fold.
so many single spade combos. I am
It's gonna
not
mix-
going
it's
with
gonna
Gonna
that.
Yeah,
make the
exactly.
straight. The
It's
straight
gonna
is
mix.
coming on a turn.
He's got 6-5, he's got sixes in his range, he can four us, he's got king six,
man.
ace six,
You have to
Yeah,
call.
6-5, 7-6, 8-6.
You don't care what he has, we're gonna make the straight on him.
Don't fold.
Yeah, we gotta call one here.
Jesus Christ, Ken.
What's that say?
It says call.
Look what calling
You
makes.
have to
You see what you
call,
make when
yeah.
you call.
Printing,
Big bucks.
printing.
Just
Yeah.
fold these spots.
You can't fold, man. You just can't.
There is a
I don't
fold
think you
button.
can fold
You
ace
got-
king there, but
Jeez.
You got me
I
with
do think
queen
you can fold
10.
ace.
He got me queen 10 without a spade, he got me.
Aren't Jesus save us from whatever Ken is up to.
Dude, it's not making any money calling, it's a waste.
Please,
Yeah, it's so
RNG
easy to
Jesus,
defend
bring back our
straightforward.
brother Ken to the light.
Bet,
Save him from temptation.
do it, bet it.
Kenneth Keppel special. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Double it.
Nah, I could double a brick, but not now.
No, double it, double it.
No way.
Double it. It's your hand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're,
Ow.
yeah.
Did it have
Oh
us
my
betting
God.
that?
Your own hand, man. You can't do it with deuces here because deuces is set. So your only choice for a Kenneth Keppel special is threes.
I just feel like barreling on a 4-liner. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't have it in me.
Did it have us betting that turn?
Even,
Blasting,
Yeah.
blasting.
Yeah.
even
Blasting
Kenneth
it.
Keppel doesn't find the Kenneth Keppel special. That's disappointing.
You know, you gotta, when you have an addiction problem, it's, well, if you're having an addictive personality, you gotta be careful and just do things in moderation. So you can't do it 100% of the time or, you'll fall ill. You have to moderate it and just, know when to say no.
What
That's
poker
when
player
that's
has
when
an
a
addictive
4-liner.
personality? Oh, please.
That.
I actually. We just check so much. I think we're checking, right?
Oh,
This is one of the boards we bet on, though, and this is a
I
hand
wanna
that can bet.
bet.
No, we check a lot here. Check,
This
check.
hand-
raise.
I mean, before today, I'm betting this 100% of the time.
we have
Check
no
it.
check. We have no check raises, so we want to bet.
No, we check.
Oh.
Check again. No, bet small now.
Now we bet.
A good
So
card
fine.
for him. This isn't like a card. If we look at the heat map, this isn't a good card for us.
This is an absolute grid. Bet it. Bet small
Yeah.
for value. We get value from single spades, from lower pairs.
We're gonna get lots of value from a single three.
Now bet for value,
The
120.
checking and betting is, checking makes more.
Margin.
120.
No.
Definitely.
Yeah, we gotta get greedy.
I like 120.
What worse hands are going to call us for 120?
It doesn't matter. That's the motion.
Don't tell me it doesn't matter.
It does, that's the motion.
That's not the motion. We
Yeah.
have like, 1, 2, we have like the 5th nuts.
Yeah, I think it's half pot. It's more probably closer to it.
Yeah,
I'm
the,
I
Well,
don't
the
think we
three,
should.
the
I
three
don't
of
think we
spades is
size
gonna
up.
call 8. The three of spades is
120,
gonna call
come
80 or 120.
120.
Come on, It's the
But-
motion. I
But
keep
again, the
telling you.
EV is very, very similar.
You're like, oh, the EV, it's the motion. I keep telling you.
Third of a chip.
We don't
Oh,
care
being
about
able
the
to
EV.
bluff.
It's the motion. Every time
Well,
it's
then why
like
not bet
that,
160? That, the
or
difference between that
20
and
in.
160 is the same thing.
it's been 20 ends now. I'm starting to pick up patterns. Come on.
I forget what I wanted to look at.
When flop goes check, check, and we bet small on the turn, we like to 120 inch, almost every time for value.
For greed.
It's gonna call with the 6 of spade, the 7 of spade, the 9 of
Calls the
spade.
same, he calls the same hands, basically.
Okay.
So it's good.
Okay.
I'm tempted. My fingers are burning. Please check. Bet small. No check. We don't get
King high is
better kings to fold. We don't get better ace size to fold. Check. We win at showdown here. Or not.
He's a nit.
It's okay. That portion of our range has, doesn't wanna bet. We can bet here.
I
We
wanna
can
bet
bet 30 if you want.
pretty.
Yeah, is this gonna size up here?
No. Just slivers of bet small. We do it the most on ace side boards and have a spade and a pair. And we don't wanna check raise, so.
I'm
this is
check
it.
calling.
Try betting small. Think it's good. Now you can.
And
bet
checking is
small again.
okay.
It doesn't mind checking as well.
You know
Checking,
what?
checking's
You can-
higher EV.
You can size up here, 104.
Yep.
104.
We get value from aces. We still have a, no, that's not a thing.
Nope.
I thought about betting small first, but yeah,
Oh. I checked before he could spew, but it was bad.
we need to read the river because doesn't make sense.
We needed to bet the river. I checked.
It's a rip.
Yeah, it's ripping. Yeah, it's
Not
going
rip.
all in.
Blast the river.
Oh, wow. Who's doing that?
Because we
Not
got the
me.
spade.
I don't understand it.
We're blocking the spade, I guess.
We're
Are we trying to
blocking the
get better,
spades.
better aces to fold?
I don't know, man.
He gets to have more kings.
The a key card paired for us, so it's a size up. And we
Yeah,
block
that's-
the flush.
Has to be with the king. Yeah, Broadway card seems to be a lot better for hijacker.
Yeah,
And
this guy has no combos of ace king.
Check. Check, check, check. Don't do it.
I think we bet this one small, right?
But he has king, queen there with the queen of spades.
That's right.
If we bet, we size up now.
Checking's a little better.
No, he
Yeah,
has a
but
suited-
now you can size up. It's okay to bet 104.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to call with king, queen with the queen of spades because then it blocks
Small
us
again.
having a
The same spot as we just saw now.
bluffing with a flush.
So, one thing I'm noticing is like in almost all of our actions, the EV responses are so close.
So we check all the time.
Hey, give me a 368 here.
Nah,
Because it's the monotone boards, isn't it? It's what it wants us to be quite balanced and careful, I think. I don't think it wants us to rip it too often and stuff like that.
Yeah, 10's the second key card. It's gonna size up.
I don't think it's more than 276.
368.
I mean, he's
Yeah, I
got
think-
straights, he's got flushes, he's got full houses. I'm never going 368. 276 is my upper limit.
He
Yeah,
has
that's mine.
worse
I
hands.
actually like 184.
He has worse hands. He has two pairs.
I like the 276.
He doesn't
actually like
have
a
any
block.
two pairs.
You know what? I really like a
Block bet.
block. I really like a block bet and then call it
I
off.
like a block bet too, yeah.
Not to induce, and now I'm just calling when he raises.
No, I
I think
don't
we
like
should
that.
bet
Then
big.
you should, then shouldn't you check for the, to induce? You're gonna get more, you're gonna get more
Nah,
bets
'cause we can
from
still
the
get
check.
called by like a 9, I think, or 7, but
Okay.
we bet small.
Bet big.
368.
276, Louis.
Alright, LP, I'll go with you, but I like 92 myself. I
Let's
can
go.
talk myself into it.
We had one hand where we're supposed to bet pot and we overbet.
Oh my goodness.
Checking.
It's
Checking or
checking to
92?
induce.
Yeah, check. So Scott, you're the one that said, then why not just check, right?
Who said check?
I wanted to,
Buddy.
I think Scott did.
Is
Well, I
because-
said I
wanted
like
to
to
check.
bet small and call raise. And he said, well, if you want him to raise, why bet, then why not just check?
Why do you check here, Scotty?
To induce. We said if we were trying to induce, and we said, he said, let's block bet to induce. I said, if you really want to induce, check. I hadn't decided that inducing is what I wanted to do. But
I
that's why.
guess, I guess because this is one of our effective nut hands now, right? So maybe that's
Except
why.
when it isn't.
I mean, we lose to a lot of stuff still.
But we beat it so much as well.
Yeah, so, and we wanna have him, but it's pretty good, so we wanna give him a chance to bluff, I guess.
What are the key cards for the button? Maybe that's because of the key cards 9 or
He
10
can, when we
connected to
check,
jack.
he's gonna probably start bluffing like some ace, king, ace of spade, king of spade shit, right?
Who let the dog loose?
Call it a dugout.
It's scaring my cats, whoever it is.
He's supposed to pot it, fair amount. So he's
Yeah,
bluffing
he's-
ace, jack,
Yeah, he's
King
gonna
jack,
turn single
queen
ace of
jack.
single king of spades into a bluff.
Yeah. Even the ace of spades is gonna definitely turn that into a bluff.
Yep.
Yeah.
King of spade, jack of spades. But, you know. That's a straight. It's hard to count on people to bluff for you. Oh, LP, that's a new high score.
Woohoo! Beat that.
So this was one of those weird combos we found to bluff. I can't remember the texture. I think there was a king on the board. It was
Yeah, I
like
think
king
they had
low,
a king
low.
high. Yeah, king low low. It was
Yeah,
check.
Are we up $2,500 on the solver right now?
yeah, we could be drinking champagne if someone wasn't punting. I think we wanna bluff this, right? We start betting, this is like a hand that's either gonna give up or bluff to get, we can get a lot of better hands to fold. I think I'm gonna bluff this one street and then give up. Feels
But
bad.
you don't have any equity in the river or
Feels
nothing.
bad, right? Well, you have to have some zero equity bluffs, right?
No.
Our worst cards have some connect, I mean, not really connectivity, I guess.
We don't have nothing. I think it's a check.
We probably
Yeah.
have some 8 high that can bluff that are better, some 9 high.
Yeah. Check.
Well,
Not a bet.
it's gonna be mixing.
I think this checks, the 7-5 is good for the button. These middling low sort of connected boards are good for them in general.
Yeah.
LP,
I'd check.
I'm checking.
Mix. Oh, no.
I'm surprised. I was
Oh,
gonna say to
check.
bet, but I'm not so
Oh.
sure. Do we just call this down or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just gonna-
Yeah.
it's too weak to raise out of position.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there's
but
some
again,
reason.
it's exactly the same EV, right? So it's
Yeah.
not a mistake.
Because we know he can't have the nuts. So that's probably why it's in there a bit.
Wow, we donk. We make the nuts and we just donk.
Oh,
I gotta do this.
Yeah, I
Like
guess.
this is shit I don't do. I'm like, it makes,
Yeah.
it turns my hand face up. Like, what are we bluffing here, right? This is what I don't know. So if I'm gonna
So just
donk, what do I gotta bluff?
donk when we hit.
So we're donking top pair,
With no spade.
not the best top pair though.
Queen jack.
Interestingly enough,
Where's the, okay, so where's the top pair we're donking?
the 9-8,
Okay, that's without, and that's without the spade.
9-7.
Oh no, these are suited, okay. We sliver donked those.
Ace-2. Ace. 2.
Ace two and ace four, okay, those are our bluffs.
We're donking some sets that we didn't, raise on the flop. 6-5.
That's so weird. That donking a set is so weird. Now that the set's turned into a bluff catcher.
This is hard shit to figure out. These all have a spade, right?
Go over
Yeah.
the offsuit aces and see if we're, if any of those offsuit aces. Okay, so we don't bet the ace of spades. So. Look at that. No, we're bluffing. Look at those bluffs. Ace of hearts, 10 of diamonds. Look at those bluffs.
It's just too hard to figure this out. Like,
They're,
to
they
remember
have
it,
no,
like,
they have no straight draws. No pair.
I mean, like, I can look at it now and say it, but like, to remember this and implement it, it's not, I can't do it. It's not gonna happen.
No, and why? What's your logic that you're gonna remember it with?
Yeah, right. It's too hard. Fortunately, it's not a huge part of the game tree, monotone floss, but I mean, it happens enough.
Let's raise, check raise it. It's the only way we're gonna get, it's the only way we're gonna get all the money in and we've, and
Do
it
we
could go
get-
check on the root.
Do we get
Yeah.
to do that, though?
Sure, he has to call us with other spades.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
a king maybe, a queen
What else are you
maybe.
check raising besides the nuts, Scott?
We have to raise here because of the, we need to be able to get our stack
Ace,
in.
jack of hearts.
Like, I don't even wanna raise it straight here. But we don't have a straight, but like,
I
I
don't know
wouldn't
for,
wanna
I
raise
don't know
it.
for definite. I don't know for definite if we do raise.
We're raising.
Raising.
Yeah. To get the
Is it worth-
stacks
And
in
take a
there.
look. You wanna see what we're bluffing? It's gonna be, we're gonna bluff some ace, jack of hearts. Well, that wasn't.
Paul loses
Super.
57. How do we lose? Whoa,
what?
what?
The board paired.
So what?
because we
I get
blocked
that the
the,
board paired, but my god.
because we
He's
blocked
saying we should
the,
fold?
Yeah.
Screw
Because we-
that.
because we
Weird.
blocked the nut flush. Right, we take out the possibility of him having that. He only has full houses and bluffs.
We're not
Then he has a
folding
king
nut
flush.
flush here.
Because he
Isn't it?
never overbets with the king of spades.
Yeah, okay.
So
In game, we
Makes
are
sense.
never
Makes
folding.
perfect
Never.
sense, Pete.
And game we never
But in-
fold, yeah.
In
Neither.
game, they are
Trying to get
gonna,
him to do this.
in game, they're
way.
gonna have to boat most of the time.
the same
That's the only
reason that we
thing.
can, it's the same reason that we can check raise big on the turn is because he can never escape with the king of spades.
Right.
Right? So he gets to overbet here with all the full houses because we can never escape with the ace of spades.
Right.
So he
Let's
polarizes
look
and
at that.
shows a
I've
full house
often
hand.
said I do well against the solver, but it's my biggest mistakes that win me the most money.
Let's look at the turn there and see what we check raise along with that ace of spades when we check raise. You wanna know what the bluffs are? And I'm thinking it's gonna be the same ace, stupid ace, jack up. you
I
know.
honestly think we fucked it all up. It's these fuck ups start with the flop. When you fuck the flop up, shit goes haywire. So where are we at here? 9 of spades?
9 of spades on the turn.
We
When we
check,
check, right?
he bets.
He bet. And now you wanna
We-
see where
we
our
sh-
bluffs come from.
We should be raising to 214 here.
We have no raises.
Look at that ace 10. Is that where did we have exactly ace 10? Cause we did, cause it did check raise our hand some.
Yeah, it did call a lot as well, didn't it?
But you see, it's
Oh,
a
yeah, yeah.
fraction, it's a fraction of a hand.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, it's not really, it's what I mean, when we fuck up flops, it just,
Okay, we're
it
just,
screws the whole tree up.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous to spend time on these, lines, I think.
good enough.
Honestly.
There's nothing to learn here and I'm not folding that ace on the river in game.
No way.
Even when someone
that-
shoves 2.5 pot on you.
Nope, I'm gonna just lose. Because I think that they do overvalue the king when we play it the way we did. When we
Totally.
go check call, because we didn't, when we go check, 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 they think their king of spades is the nuts.
100%. Or their trips.
Not the trips.
Oh,
I
people
can
must
still
not
have
be
the
paying
deuce of spades.
attention.
Maybe they turn the trips into a bluff.
You win, Ken.
Oh, you did say it.
We have what we need now. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody.